hard, they ball gone. It up. Mac contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like Ben Way Wall. Really feel fine. Worry about y'all, it's just my time. I got my swing right, that's a green light, that's just my sign. This what the ring like. If you missed out, better press rewind. I'm just a highlight reel. To do what I do takes skill.
Pace. I'm out to chase. Money in case. Clean up base. Pick up the pace. I'm out to chase. Money in case. Clean up base.
Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Got a call for it if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a call for it if you got it. Going live, good at the show. Pick up the pace.
Welcome inside the home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Jays are looking to break out the brooms here at home.
Yeah, and it's never easy, Matty. In order to get a 3-game sweep, you have to do a lot of things right, and you have to have the ball bounce your way, and that's exactly what's happened leading up to this ball game today. I expect them to be focused, looking to bury this team.
Bundy gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if he can make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Boston, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. But guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
The next 0-2. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Into the box now, Nicky Montano, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-1 now. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Full count now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Christian Yelich comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a fastball down below the knees.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Corey Seager is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. He'll start. This one at 269. 11 home runs, 18 driven in. The 0-1 pitch.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here from down in the count 0-2.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. From the belt, the pitch. Pete Alonso is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a double play ball perhaps for Segura. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Jimmy Nelson will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Jimmy Nelson, he comes with a lot of high hopes. Not an overpowering guy. 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good four-seam, high-riding action. Has the slider, has the changeup. The secondary pitches at times come and go. If he has the changeup and has the slider working, he could be really tough.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Batting second.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Ready now is Adam Frazier. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Kane comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2. Here's Bryce Harper now. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. First offering on its way. Base hit into right center. So the 2-out hit keeps things alive for Marcell Ozuna.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Alonso is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Nomar Mazara. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home. Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Ball even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Joey Wendell digs in now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 264 is average entering play, 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this pitch runs in and hits him, but not before he swings through it. Not sure what he was thinking about that time, but it's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. Here's Jake Marisnick. His past history with Dylan Bundy, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. 5 base hits in the series for him through 9 at-bats, so he's been very productive at the plate. Swing and a miss as he's underneath that one for the first strike.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the base.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Batting 6, the first baseman.
Stepping in for the Jays, Danny Henderson took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's the second out.
Batting 7.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Fielded cleanly, throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this.
Welcome back to the Rogers Center, home of the Blue Jays, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." And one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Now to the plate, here is Lorenzo Cain. He collected a base hit his first time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Called strike 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Lorenzo Cain goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Montano.
Stepping in now, Nicky Montano. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hoskins waits on it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
The catcher.
First pitch on its way.
Ramos.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's right there. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting 9.
Stepping up is Aaron Hicks. As he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
Popped him up. Seager has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
And stepping in, Gene Segura. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on its way. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Segura turns and goes to second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Adam Frazier is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Here's the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
So he sets him down swinging. Christian Yelich goes quietly leading off the fourth. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Popped up on to first, and there were 2 down. So here's Pete Alonso. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Alonso.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. To dig in will be Bryce Harper. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
This right here is the difference between an average hitter and a very good hitter. The average hitter probably doesn't do anything with that pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. And it was sinking on him a bit, but he's able to run it down anyway for the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Digging in next, Rhys Hoskins. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it with this guy.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in for Boston, Nomar Mazara struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Left side, but well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this is high, a ball and a strike. In for strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate, Jake Marisnick. So he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He said that although he's not against swinging at the first pitch, today they're doing so way too often and at well-executed pitches. As a result, 6 of their at-bats have resulted in outs on just the first pitch.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Danny Henderson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. Next to hit, Tim Anderson grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kane is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And next is the catcher, Will. And now the first pitch. Line drive to left. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. 6th inning coming up. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
The catcher, Tyler Flowers.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Swing and a line drive. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner. That could have been a potential base hit.
Nicky Montano is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or speed right there.
Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Christian Yelich is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Heading out towards shallow right. In there, a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Finally, someone's able to scratch a run across. The pitching has been so dominant in this one. Let's see if this opens the floodgates a little bit.
Here's Corey Seager. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, and they're runners at the corners now.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The count now at 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lot.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
Now the pitch.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it, and the throw to first is in time. One gone. One out now in the Toronto sixth inning, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. There's the good knuckle curve, a ball and a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Fielded cleanly. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you can see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the thrower. He just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a throw over and the runner back. Segura, base runner at first with 1 out. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. He's set, and the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner from first comes around to score.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Scooped up. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Oh, to run. Score in the inning on this seventh inning, ready to roll, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Fastball there to start him out. This is bounced foul for the first strike. And he lays off for ball 1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Joey Wendell is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, designated
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jake Marisnick. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here's the 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Digging in will be Rhys Hoskins. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Mazzara is there, 1 away.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 8.
Next, it'll be Tim Anderson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now a flare out toward right center. And that's in there, base hit. So that'll extend the inning and bring Wilson Ramos to the plate with 2 away.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And he is out at second. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep. But, of course, with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
The 2-2. Softly hit out to short. And 1 gone.
Up next.
Now at the plate, here is Lorenzo Cain. His prior history in this matchup, he's 2 for 4. Noah Ramirez gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 41, Noah Ramirez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. So next to hit is Nicky Montano. He doubled his last time up. In there at the knees, strike one.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
1-1 the pitch.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Josh Lindblom is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Now to bat, Wilson Ramos. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Wilson.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ramos.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kane on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ramon Urias will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 29, Ramon Urias.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. Pitch out, nothing doing. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Two and 0 now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
The batter, number 2, shortstop,
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. The throw is wild, and it gets away. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance. So here's Adam Frazier. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
The 1-0 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not. Travis d'Arnaud is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching,
Christian Yelich is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
2-1 the count. Now here it comes.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Swung on and missed 3-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here's the first pitch. Corey Seager is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And this will be fouled away. towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
To the plate now, Pete Alonso. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Yelich at second. Seager on at first with nobody out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Pete Alonso takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. Nomar Mazara comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Bounce it to the left side. He's got it. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And there are 2 away now.
Up next tonight.
Big spot here, and it'll be Joey Wendell. Needs a hit here to bring the go-ahead run home from third with 2 away. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Ready on 0-2.
Nope.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Boston's. Now it'll be Marcell Ozuna. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
From the stretch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A 1-0 delivery. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a lead-off double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that's the first down. Next to dig in, Danny Henderson, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0. Now a hard liner towards short. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the Blue Jays are winners in walk-off fashion.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Toronto came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Noah Ramirez gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely. green.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, the Toronto Blue Jays combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 2-1. The win was their 6th in a row. Frankie Montas got his 2nd W of the season, helping lead the Orioles to victory over Tampa Bay 6-5. The Yankees smacked 15 team hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 10-2. Adam Pletko collected win number 2 on the year as the Astros downed Oakland 2-1. The Pirates got 11 hits overall as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 9-6. The Philadelphia Phillies completed a 3-game series sweep as they beat the visiting Marlins 4-3. Jose Abreu dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs as the Nationals downed the Cubs 12-11. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. Jay Happ got the W and now has 5 this year, helping Cincinnati get a victory over the Giants 3-2. Luke Voit was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, leading the Dodgers over the Diamondbacks 10-3. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
Take care.